Hey guys, this is Brad from Dallas Geek, and I'm here today with...
My Sophii.
And we're here talking about your cosplay adventures and how you've been enjoying the convention. To start off with, how'd you get into cosplay?
Right here in Dallas, back in 2008, we went to a-kon. I'd never seen cosplay before. My friend threw an old Halloween costume at me and was like, wear this. It was like a race car girl. It wasn't anything really. And I stepped out on the floor and I was so intimidated by all these beautiful costumes, but the community was trying to make up characters for me, and that was so heartwarming that I was like, I'm never leaving. And I didn't.
Very, very nice. It really is such a great community around here that, I mean, it doesn't matter if like cosplay is your thing or you just want to try it out. It is so much fun just to jump in, just because.
It's awesome. Dallas is my favorite place. Best city.
Very nice. How long have you been cosplaying seriously?
Professionally for 3 years now.
Okay.
So I'm in my third year right now. I started off back home in Wichita with a local group called Ichiko Comics, just doing booth work for them, and then it evolved into this.
So, been enjoying it so far?
I have. I love this convention. It's been super awesome. Everyone's so nice, but it's Dallas, so.
Well, speaking of this particular convention, I know you've been busy like all weekend here at your booth. Have you had any time to be able to get away and walk around?
I got to stand in the Nimbus Cloud for Dragon Ball Z, and that's all I really needed to do. And I also got to buy a 02 body pillow. So, but no, I haven't gotten to see everything yet. But I'm going to spend the last hour doing that before I have to leave.
With your cosplay, one of the questions that we like asking all the different cosplayers that we talk to is photographers. So, what's your preference with photographers? Do you have a specific group that you like to go back to each time? Do you like to experiment with new ones for different styles? How do you find that to get the work you do?
So for me, I actually have a team. I have a photographer and a photographer-videographer. One is actually here with me, and then my husband does a lot of my photography, and I also self-shoot. So a lot of my stuff, so I build 2 to 4 costumes every month and do about 6 photo sets. So have to do it several different ways so I'm not wearing everyone out. So, but I love doing my own photography. That's one of my favorite things right now. It's a lot of fun.
That's really great.
Yeah.
Actually, we have found several cosplayers lately that have started doing photography for themselves too, just because the more they've been in front of the camera, the more they're interested in the camera.
Yeah.
So have you been finding that to be like a really fun experience to be getting into?
Yeah, I do. And I find that, so like, I know what I like, you know, I know what I want a photo to look like. So when I have a specific vision, I like to do it because I can set a mirror behind my camera on a tripod and I can see the poses in one shot and that photo's done. So it's so quick and it's just, I love it. It's been really fun.
Nice.
I just don't love editing. It's a lot of time.
No, that's kind of the bane of all of our existences.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to bring on an editor as well. I'm going to outsource, and he's going to be part of Team Sophie.
Okay.
Because I don't want to.
Well, speaking of editing, do you have a specific style that you like to stick to for like just across the board, or is it cosplay specific that you try to swap back and forth to be very specific for that character?
Yeah, I like to keep it specific for the character. Like, I think it's important to have kind of a similar aesthetic across the board, but like, I really like composites and I really like natural lighting, so I think it depends on the character. Like, Android 18 needs like a lot of energy and anger around her and build and slang, but you know, like Royal Raven just wants to chill. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And of course you mentioned video. What all do you do with video? Is that just like YouTube stuff for Facebook, stuff like quick little videos behind the scenes?
A little bit of everything. One of the main things we do is cosplay music videos. So every month we do, we film scenes of me doing things the character would do and put some really cool music over it. We also do behind the scenes of all of that. I do vlogs at cons, just stuff of me being ridiculous, just, you know, anything I can put out there. Nice. I like recording everything. I've been recording all weekend. The cosplay here is fantastic.
Very nice. And of course, the biggie for all cosplay, social media. Starting off, what platforms are you on?
All of them. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. So I actually have my own social media business also.
Oh, okay.
I teach social media marketing, and I'm getting ready to launch Creator U, which is I will teach creators in 3 hours at workshops across the country how to understand the algorithms, how to build a brand, how to build a media kit, and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm on every social media because I'm constantly like doing research and recording data and working with clients. Wow. So I'm everywhere. Very
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely talk about turning one thing into like, at this point, what, 4 or 5?
Yeah, I really love social. I've had a cell phone in my hand since I was 10. So, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I love it.
Do you find one platform over the rest is easier for you to be able to stay in touch with your fans and just most easily communicate with them?
I prefer Facebook, but I feel like the community is moving more towards Instagram, so I've been working on sticking on Instagram. But to talk to people, I actually prefer Twitter because it's a bit more intimate. Like, people tweet at me and we can, instead of just commenting on a photo and I might miss the comment, I try to reply to all of them, but that way you guarantee you're going to get a reply from me.
Very nice.
So, yeah.
Actually, of all the cosplayers we talked to, you're the first one that has said you actually enjoy Twitter. Like, everybody else, they're like, yeah, I got one, but Instagram's just, it's there.
Twitter's good. In my opinion, based on like social media, I think Twitter is getting ready to blow up because Facebook's kind of losing its steam and they bought Instagram.
Yep.
And I think that Twitter's where it's at. I think it's important to get in there now as a creator.
Then, of course, last thing, Patreon.
Yes.
Do you have one? What are your thoughts on it? If you do, how do you use it?
I do, and I try to create exclusive content for each of my social medias and Patreon. That's where the music videos, so patrons, that's one of the things that their money goes towards these music videos, and then they get all kinds of exclusives. Because of that, I'm a big fan of Patreon. I think that it's a great platform, and no one's forced to use it. Like, you don't have to. Okay. You can follow me for free everywhere. I will never starve my social medias of content for Patreon.
Nice. So do you use it more as just a more exclusive way of communicating with your fans, or is it like early offerings? Is it like in place of an online store?
It's a little bit of everything. I really am passionate about creating content, so I create so much content that I can't physically put it all on social media anyway. Okay. So it's kind of like an extra goodie bag of stuff. Like, there's a little bit of everything in there. We do exclusive derpy merch on there. Like my outtakes from photos where I've made a stupid face, we put it on shirts and get access to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Well, if you're not already following her, go fix that now. Like she said, all social media platforms, go check her out. Links are going to be down in the description, so fix that. So until next time, this is Brad with Dallas Geek saying, see ya.